afternoon, Night Nation. It is Friday, May 13th. Friday the 13th. And you are inside the Lair. I'm Jason. He's Freddie. We are set to go. Kirby, wow, lots going on. All of a sudden, the weather got great. And now all of our spring sports teams are just firing away. So let's start with the baseball team.
Yeah, the baseball squad. We had a busy week. Went to Randolph. Yeah. Randolph just beat Hayfield a week ago.
Really good team.
And they're a top 5 team in Class A. And the Knights did a nice job.
Yeah,
Ended up losing in the last inning 2-1 behind great pitching from Trevor Steberg. Knights actually had more hits than the Rockets. We just couldn't push any more across. But a great game, just ended up the wrong way.
Yeah, you know, you play a good team like that, you have to really minimize your mistakes. And yeah, I was talking to you off the camera, and you were saying, yeah, the mistakes kind of bit us. And you know, you learn from those mistakes, and hopefully if you get them again, you get a better result. But then, you know what? Then you took on Blooming Prairie, and then what happened?
We bounced back. Blooming Prairie, a little down this year. We ended up beating them 14-2 in 5 innings. Gavin Summer picked up the win on the mound. The Knights rattled off 10 hits, including doubles by Dylan Bartell and Kevin Vasquez. So it was a good bounce-back victory before the concert on Tuesday.
Yep, nice job.
Last night, we took on the Cobras, and we ended up winning again in 5 innings, 11-0 behind great pitching from Will Van Epps. 12 strikeouts in 5 innings. The Knights' offense picked up 11 hits. Colton Steberg with a double and a few excellent bunts that pushed across, believe it or not, 4 runs on 3 bunts, Blair.
Hey, you know what? The small ball philosophy sometimes is really good, especially at this level. Curb, as a coach, you know, you had 11 hits yesterday. What is like that magic number of hits that you kind of looking for?
Well, I don't know if it's hits, but it's number of quality at bats. Okay. Can we get guys on? Can we move them over? And can we get them in? And you know, a hit is only one way to get a quality at bat, but we always shoot for 60%. Last night we were at 70%.
Okay.
So an excellent job last night.
All right, now you're 7-5. Yep. Big week ahead. 7 games in 5 days. Doubleheader at home against Medford on Monday night.
Yep.
Starting at 4:00. And this is when you start collecting that seed money, I like to call it. You start winning games. All of a sudden, you see your seed go up a little bit.
Yeah, and one of our goals was to win more games than we won last year. We had won 10 last year, so we're trying to get to double digits and then some. And then about a week and a half from now, May 25th, the playoffs start. So hopefully
crazy.
We're playing our best ball by then.
All right. Well, from one diamond to another, we go to softball.
Yes.
And the softball team, talking to Coach Groth, this team is having a nice turnaround this season. Early in the week, they lost to a really good Randolph team. Ended up losing by 3 to Hayfield. 7 errors, again, mistakes, biting the Knights. But they bounced back with a nice 7-2 win over Triton last night. And Josie Flum, another home run.
Yes. Josie Flum has put a lot of work in. She plays dome ball during the offseason, plays on the summer squads as well. You know, Randolph, they went to the state tournament last year.
They did. They
lost a bunch of seniors, including their starting pitcher. But they have a freshman that is starting to really come on and was just a little too strong for the Knights. But they're 7-7, like you said. They play at a tournament tomorrow in Hayfield.
Okay.
Hopefully they can get back on the plus side of 500.
Yeah, good luck as you go after that. Golf, really busy week again for our golfers. The weather now cooperating. Golf team continues to lower their scores, shooting a 197 and a 170 and a 168. During their first meet of the week, Trent Foss was tied for second with a 44. Very good score.
Yes.
And the next meet, Aiden and Trent each shot 41, and Soren had a 44. So this is a good team. They continue to do well. They had their best score of the year, 168 recently. And Aiden and Trent with 41s and a 42 for Soren. So, again, we got a lot of good athletes here competing on the links.
And I wonder if the weather has something to do with that as well. You know, early in the season, they were in the 200s as a team. Now they just trimmed it down to 168, their best score of the year. And I wonder if, you know, the nice weather has anything to do with that.
I would think the ability to get on the course on practice days, maybe the wind dying down a little bit. I mean, a couple days last week, there was no way you could hit a golf ball, you know, so. I think the weather will cooperate. And I tend to see the scores lower as even with a golfer, a hack like me, my score goes down the more I practice and the better the weather.
Sure. Well, best of luck to them, yeah. Girls, Lydia Flotterud for the girls team shot a 60 on Monday on a rough, windy day. But then she bounced back on Wednesday with a 51 and her best score of the week, a 50 on Thursday as they played in Kenyon.
And there's right there is that whole thing about the weather. You have a windy day, you're going to shoot a 60. The next day you go out, you got good conditions, you're going to shoot a 50.
Yeah, and Lydia has really put a lot of time into golf, and she's going to be doing some junior PGA this summer too. So
nice.
Best of luck to her.
Track and field.
Yes.
Had the Truth team in Triton.
Yes, they
did.
And
16 teams there. Only the top 2 individuals in one relay from each school can compete, so it's kind of the best of the best.
Yep.
And we did pretty well.
Yeah, Rachel Nesseth, 2nd in the 100 hurdles, 6th in the 300. Josh Schmidt finished 4th in both the 100 and the 200, but 1st in the long jump.
Good for him.
Layden Nearson, 2nd in the long jump behind Josh. 1st in the triple jump and 1st in the high jump, so great leaping ability there. Haley Lynch was 5th in the 400 and 2nd in the long jump. Vanessa Schmidt was 5th in the long jump and 7th in the high jump. And the girls 4x100 took 2nd. That's Rachel, Stella, Haley, and Vanessa. And overall, how'd they do?
Girls were 8th out of 16, and the boys were 13th out of 16, so not too shabby.
Yeah, they have a meet tomorrow. I think it's the sectional meet tomorrow in Triton, so best of luck.
Okay. Awesome trap team.
Yes.
Currently have 4 KW girls in the top 10 in the conference. That's awesome. Sophia Paquette, Faith Melling, Sydney Majerus, and Isabella Kamelik.
Yep.
And they're all having great years. 3 boys are in the top 25, Joe Mills, Josh Estrom, and Alex Lee. They finished their season this week. State meet is in Alexandria on June 14th. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you can see the graphic there. That was after week 3. They have 5 weeks of competition, so that the top 25 may have changed, but an excellent season by those trapsters as well. A trapster?
Trap shooter? Maybe,
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Trapster?
Yeah.
Competitive cheer.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Holding open gyms each Tuesday from June 14th to July 12th this summer. 4 to 5 in the Wanamingo gym. Open gyms are for students grades 1 through 12, working on techniques of motion, tumbling, stunting, and strength and conditioning. They are free and open for anyone attending. So get out there if you're interested in that. We have a pretty solid program for a school our size, so that's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, some students in Mr. Thompson's Woods class was contacted by Heidi Haugen to make some raised gardens for the city of Kenyon. The story was in the Kenyon Leader this week. And here's Jet with a little more information.
I'm Jet Smith here with Hunter Salverson. He recently built some plant garden boxes, and I just have a few questions. So how did that come to happen or come to be?
Mr. Thompson asked me if I wanted to do some work for the city, and I said, sure. I had nothing to do, so basically some carpentry stuff for the city, so.
Yeah. And then who were some of the students that helped you build this project?
Zach Littleman, Eric, Emily Hendrickson, and Mr. Thompson.
Who helped fund this project?
Goodhue Grant.
That's a great story. As someone who has a raised bed garden of his own, this is really awesome. This is a trend, and the fact that our kids can help stabilize that trend, that's really awesome.
We put together one in our backyard a couple of years ago. And
it's, you got the Shangri-La.
We've
I
got
just have a little box.
The U shape.
Yeah, you got the U. Sorry. Well, hey, we got the hallway challenge here, Curb.
Yes.
And this is really fun. Elliot is here. Some seniors as first graders. Are we going to be able to guess these ones?
We should.
Let's go.
Vin, who's this?
I don't know.
It's a senior.
John Smith.
No, that's me. Nikolai, who is this?
Good question.
It's Hannah Peters. Who's this?
Sydney.
Correct. Nathan, who's this?
Trevor.
Correct. Who's this?
Nathan Carroll.
Correct. Miss Quam, who's this?
Layden Nearson.
Correct. Hey, who is this?
I have no idea.
It's me. Bro, who is this?
Miss Rue.
No, that's Hannah Peters. Wyatt, who is this? It's a senior. As a first grader.
Abby Krause.
No, it's not. It is Sydney. Abby Krause. I don't think that person exists. Who is this?
Oh, Nathan Carroll.
Correct. Who is this?
I don't know.
Julia Dahl. Do you know who this person is?
No.
Okay. Do you know who this person is?
Nope.
Okay. Do you know who this person is?
You?
No. Good guess. It's Layden Nearson. Who's this?
Lane Grove.
Correct. Wow, he got it all by himself. Who's this?
No.
Okay, it's Stella. Who's this?
I don't know.
It's John Smith. Who is this?
Stella Rutsky.
Incorrect. It's Raven Bolton. Who is this senior as a first grade?
I have no idea.
It's John Smith. Yo, Preston. Who is this?
Layden Nearson. Layden Nearson.
Correct.
All right, the past couple weeks in Miss Quam's Foods 2 class, they've been having a competition against each other that they call Chopped.
Yep.
And here's Faith highlighting all the fun.
Hi, I'm Faith Mealing, and we're currently at Miss Quam's door. And for her Foods 2 class, they're doing a competition called Chopped. And we're going to have Miss Quam explain that a little bit better than I can. I'm going to hand it off to her so she can explain it.
Right. Yeah. Chopped is a competition that we do in my foods classes. And it starts with, this year it started with a theme. We were cooking around Cinco de Mayo, so the theme is Cinco de Mayo. It started with an entree round. In all of the kitchens, were able to make a recipe. It wasn't tortillas. And then they continued the next day with ingredients that they basically were surprised with. They uncovered and had to make something. That was the appetizer round. Then after that competition took place, we had a taste panel decide which group would be eliminated from the competition. The next day, we had an entree round, and the groups were given ingredients to follow a recipe, and the following day, they were given those surprise ingredients to finish their entree round. And the third day, the final round, after cutting one more kitchen from the competition, we had the dessert round. So today, the 2 remaining kitchens left in the competition made ice cream. They could choose to make either chocolate or vanilla ice cream. And on Monday, they will get their surprise ingredients, still going along the Cinco de Mayo theme, and we will decide on the Chopped champion for 2022 Foods 2 in hours 5 and 6.
That sounds fun. I wish I would have had that in high school.
Yeah, that is fun.
I love all those cooking shows. I want to do that. Maybe I should challenge whoever's the winner.
Yeah.
Just challenge them. Yes. Just give me a bag of food and I'll just have to make something. It's like Guy Fieri. I'll even dye my hair. It'd be sweet. Hey, Jet and his crew were tasked with recreating a popular 1990s movie that actually takes place in 1962. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the recreation.
They got the talk.
You pop for apples in the toilet. You play ball like a girl.
They got the walk.
Wendy Peppercorn.
But even winners know when to run.
Flies open. Strike 3, you're up.
Now on home video. They got the talk.
You pop for apples in the toilet. You play ball like a girl.
They got the walk.
Wendy Peppercorn.
But even winners know when to run. The Sandlot.
Flies open. Strike 3, you're up.
Now on home video. Rated.
Hey, you ever seen The Sandlot?
Like this many times.
Great movie. One of my favorites.
Awesome movie.
Trivia this week, Blair.
Yes.
Where is it on this old... there it is. Trivia. Let's get the QR code up. We had 4 people correctly guess the answer to last week's trivia question, and it was, which middle school and high school teacher grew up in Pennsylvania and then moved to Minnesota for college? Do you know?
I do.
You do. Who is it?
Mrs. Ohm.
That's right. Big Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Yep,
yes.
Steeler fan.
Yep. We had 4 people get this right. We're going to draw right now. Let me get the bag, Blair.
All right. Ooh, okay. Ooh, look at that bag.
All right. You hold the bag. I'll draw the name. All 4 are in there. Let's see who wins this week's trivia prize. It's Grace Nystuen. Yes.
Awesome.
Grace. Other people that had it correct, McKinley Boudon, Robin Brimehurst, and Padraig Visna. So congrats to Grace Nystuen. You can contact Elliot for your prize. This week's question, speaking of the Sandlot, Squints. You know who Squints is, right?
Oh, yeah.
People know him through Squints in the movie. But in the movie, they also say his name.
Real name. Okay.
What is Squints' name in the movie The Sandlot? That's going to be a tough one.
Toughie. That's a toughie.
Scan the QR code to answer.
Yeah, cool. Hey, it's getting to be that time of year.
Yep.
May 26th, some members of the high school are holding a pool party
fundraiser baby.
At the Kenyon Pool, 7 to 9 for grades 7 through 12. For $10, you can attend the pool party and get some food. I'm assuming there's some swimming involved in this?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, and it says I can't come because I'm not in grades 7 through 12. But, hey, I would have brought my
your floaty?
My floaty, yeah. My
floaty.
Noodles. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Have fun. Go to that.
Hey, this week, Vinny was tasked with creating This Day in History, May 13th. Here's 5 things that happened this year, or this day in history. Take it away, Vinny.
Hello, and welcome to This Day in History, May 13th, with your host, Vincent, the Culture Vulture. All right, start off with 1995, Allison Hargraves conquers Mount Everest without oxygen. 1637, according to tradition, France Cardinal Richelieu invented the table knife. He reportedly had the tips rounded to stop dinner companions from using the knives to pick their teeth. 1998, American singer and actor Frank Sinatra died. In 1998, the last episode of Seinfeld aired. In 1607, the first permanent British settlement in North America was funded at Jamestown, Virginia. And this has been your day in history, May 13th, with your host, Vindog.
Great job by Vinny. That's awesome. Kirby, we're getting down to the wire here. We got seniors.
12 days of school after today.
I know. I really can't believe that.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's true. And we got a senior decision here, Kirb.
Yes.
Who do we got?
Tuan Vong.
All right.
Hey, I'm Tuan Vong, a senior from KW, and I decided to pursue my education in RCTC in the surgical technician program.
Well, congratulations, Tuan. That's awesome. Remember back when you were this tall and in 6th grade.
That's right. First year, wasn't it?
First year.
Yeah.
Great kid.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this week on Inside the Lair. I'm bringing my girls to the Twins game tonight.
Hey, good luck. I hope they win. I hope you have a lot of fun. That's awesome. Great night for it. Hey, everybody, have a great and safe weekend, and we'll see you back here next week. 2 more shows left.
That's right. For Blair, I'm Kirby. See you later.
Bye.